Hello everyone. Welcome to Creative Preschool. I'm Steph and I'm just going to take you on a little tour of our space just so that you can get to know a little bit more about us before your child joins our program. So here we are, we're out front of 16 Finn Avenue, which is the home of Creative Preschool. We're located in the basement and we share the space with Kapapa Machikwe Wandering Spirit School. So that's a junior kindergarten to grade 12 school that takes up most of the other floors of the building. We have a really great relationship with them, really cooperative relationship. So it's a wonderful place to have our little spot. So the first spot on our tour is our playground. So I'll take you there now. All right, so here's the playground. We do share this with the Kapapa Machikwe students. So they get it, their kindergarten students use this space and we also use this space for our preschoolers. It's a natural playscape, so you'll notice that we have some big logs in the back, there's some tables, there's an outdoor kitchen. In the summertime there'll be plants growing in the tubs there. So it's a lovely space. The children can totally use their imaginations when they're out here. We spend the first part of the morning for each of our programs in this space, between 15 minutes and half an hour. So they get some time to run around before they come inside for some pre-play time. And here we are at door number 11. This is our Creative Preschool entrance. Because this is a TDSB building, the doors are locked down at all times. So if ever we're not in the playground to receive your child, then you need to call our phone number, but you'll have that information. So we'll take you inside. Okay, here we are again. These are the big red doors that lead into our space. Now, normally the door that's open would be closed and locked down. We do have a keypad to keep everyone safe. The doors are locked down, only the teachers and administrators have the code to be able to let people in. Because it's the early morning while I'm conducting this tour, the door is open just for ease of flow and getting all the teachers in and settled. So here we are. This is our space. This is our hallway space. We have our washroom has nice low sinks that are right at the child's height. So it's easy for them to wash their hands. And we have a few stalls for them to use with potty seats. We have a little tiny urinal. And we also have a change table. So children who are in our program do not need to be toilet trained. So it's not a problem. We do have, if your child is in diapers, we have a diaper fund that you would just pay a nominal fee into every month. And then we make sure that they're kept nice and clean. So keep going down the hallway. We have an office space where myself and Jennifer work to support the programs. And we'll start here. This is our West room. And I'll show you a little bit about this space. So our West room right now this year, we have a combination class. There's students who are JK age and there are students who are preschool age in the program. So we've set up this hallway here as our JK learning space. So those children who are 4 and turning 5, they come out here for a bit of time each day and they learn with an educator stuff that they would normally be learning if they were in the school system. So we have all the similar areas. We've got a writing area, we've got manipulatives. We can do a little bit more focused work on language, our literacy and math out here, but we also are still focusing on all those great preschool skills like fine motor skills and gross motor skills. So it's a really great space. For this year, we only have about 10 children out here at a time. We do invite any preschoolers who are showing interest in doing a little bit more quote unquote work. They'll be invited out to this space as well. If they're showing readiness. All right, I hope you've been enjoying the little tour so far. The next step on our tour is the East Classroom. So you'll get to see what our preschool classroom looks like, all the different areas that are set up. Both of our rooms, the insides of the rooms are set up fairly similarly. So you'll get a pretty good idea. It's early morning while I'm doing this, so our West room isn't quite set up yet. I will take you there, but you'll get a better feel in here for what the day would look like and what the room would look like before the children come in. So here we go. All right, here we go. We're going into the East Room. And the East Room, attached to the East Room is our kitchen. So I'll let you see, this is where all of our snacks and our lunches are prepared. Richard takes good care of us there. And here's our East Room. You can see that we really love to put a lot of the children's art up on our walls to make them feel more ownership over the space. And we're just getting things set up, so we've always got an art area in the classroom. This one's set up with mural paper, so the children are exploring using paint and rollers to create a big mural, and they've put tape on it, so they're going to take the tape off when it's all done and find out what they've made. Each child, when they come in, they're going to have a cubby where they can keep a change of clothes and any shoes. It's winter, so we've got spare shoes in all the cubbies right now. But once the nicer weather comes, we don't need to have spare shoes in the classroom. The children can just wear the shoes that they wear to school. We've got a sensory area. Right now we've set up the water. And this one's fun because the children can explore color mixing while they're doing water play. So they can see what happens when they mix the blue water with the green or the yellow water. And the teachers have put ramps on so the children can explore using different vehicles too and see what happens when they splash down in the water. We've got a cozy corner here for if anyone just needs a break. They just need a quiet space. It's right beside our book area, so they can grab a book and have a little cozy seat and just have a rest if they need it. We've got a writing area. Looks like we've got stamps out on the writing area today. But our writing area is a fabulous place where the children go and they learn to make their marks. They can explore with different items like markers, stamps, scissors, hole punches. We do a lot of letter writing and note writing for parents at these tables too, especially when children are having big emotions. Oftentimes we will sit down with them and write a little note. Often goes something like, "Dear Mommy and Daddy, I miss you, I love you, I'll see you soon." Some children never come to the writing table, and some children start their day here every day. It's nice to help them regulate in order to start their day. All right, and we also always have puzzles and small manipulatives so that the children can work on their fine motor skills here as well. They can work on skills like counting, color matching. A lot of our quote-unquote math skills happen in this area. And then we can't forget our dramatic area. So always got cars and trucks and animals and building items. We've got the big blocks that become fire engines and rocket ships or houses. So the children really love this area. They can really let their imagination soar. And then our little kitchen area. The children love to put together tea parties and cookies and things for the teachers and their friends. So this is a fun spot where a lot of them end up congregating. All right, and that's our East Room. All right, here's our West Room. I'm going to show you the room, but it's not set up yet because it's early morning. And the teachers, because the program doesn't start till 9 a.m., the teachers don't get here until a little bit later. But I'll just show you the shape of the room. It's very similar to our East Room, which you will see. And it's block area, writing area. Everything is all the chairs are put up on the tables and put away at night so that the custodians can come and make sure our space is nice and clean before the next day. This room also has a cozy book area where children can come if they're feeling like they need a bit of a break. We also have some information about how to manage big emotions and giving children some language as to how they might be feeling. We do work a lot with big feelings, and we help children put words to those feelings, and we acknowledge that sometimes those feelings are a bit tricky. There's a kitchen area in here. There's an art area. You can see this group lately has been exploring with paint and different tools to make different kinds of marks. They're creating some really interesting artwork. Last thing I'll point out in here is each of our classrooms have an Austin Air purifier. They have hand washing stations so that the children can be washing their hands, especially when they are after painting or if they're using the sensory area. We are a center that does use hand sanitizer, so you will be asked to approve your child using hand sanitizer. And we keep the windows open in our classrooms to allow for good air circulation, to hopefully keep some of those germs out and from circulating, which is sometimes a tall order, but we do our best. And that's our West Room. Our after school club uses our classrooms for their play. We pick up children from Wilkinson, from Blake, from Kapapamachakwe, as well as we have the ability for children from La Mosaic and Holy Name to be bused to our program. We provide care from the end of the school day until 5:45. I'm just showing you their cart right now. So they have so many variety of activities. They talk about what it's like to be safe on the walkover from the schools where the children are walking. And they have a lot of, it's a very self-directed program, lots of room for exploration and for the children to direct how they want their after school day to look. We also use the playground outside quite a bit. So the children, especially when the weather is nice, they go outside and explore that playground outside as well. And we do provide everyone with a snack when they're here. I hope you've enjoyed your tour of Creative Preschool. If you have any other questions, you can always get in touch with us. You can give us a call or send us an email, and we're happy to answer any questions you have. One last thing I'll leave you with is that our educators have been here for a long time. We've been in the community for 40 years, or actually 40 plus years now, and many of our educators started off as parents here. Their children came to the school and loved it so much that they decided to join us as staff as well. So we've got a really low staff turnover rate because everyone just loves being here so much. So, and we know that that reflects in our work and the care that we give to your children. So again, if you have any other questions, please let us know. Otherwise, we're looking forward to hopefully inviting your child to join us at Creative Preschool. Our after school club uses our classrooms for their play. We pick up children from Wilkinson, from Blake, from Kapapamachakwe, as well as we have the ability for children from La Mosaic and Holy Name to be bused to our program. We provide care from the end of the school day until 5:45. I'm just showing you their cart right now. So they have so many variety of activities. They talk about what it's like to be safe on the walkover from the schools where the children are walking. And they have a lot of, it's a very self-directed program, lots of room for exploration and for the children to direct how they want their after school day to look. We also use the playground outside quite a bit. So the children, especially when the weather is nice, they go outside and explore that playground outside as well. And we do provide everyone with a snack when they're here.